Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the blackout. We don't know what the hell happened, but we are back up and running. The brass have decided we are going to reschedule that match so the night of the fatalities, the night of all 4 fatal 4-ways, will now be 4 fatal 4-ways. That match will be rescheduled for this week's Remedy. Yeah, that's part of the fatal 4-ways. Speaking of fatal 4-ways, we are going to kick right back into action here tonight. Is our women's tag team championship going to be defended in a 4-team ladder match? The champions currently, Erica Rumba, Valentina and CC Bones, putting the straps up against the Triple Threat in their first appearance tonight. Vanessa Delphine and Kashmir Khan looking to bring more gold to the purple. The former women's tag team champions, Project Mayhem, Mel Miller and Breeze looking to reclaim the gold. And the combination that still just blows my mind, Supremacy being represented tonight by BJ Wiley and Val effing Savage. Holy shit. This one is going to get nasty. Are we seriously having more technical difficulties right now? Nope, we're good. Okay, cool. Tonight has already had 2 new champions crowned. Halfway through the championship matches. Okay, come on, Lights, don't scare me like this. We can't have you down the whole time. No respect for Tiff Sackworth's favorite woman wrestler, Melanie Renee Mayhem Miller. Triple Threat first team out. Their leader's going to be in action, our co-main event tonight against Callie Dane. This is our first look at Triple Threat versus Mayhem here tonight. Gotta believe they're going to take, if they don't win the gold here, even if they do, they also have their eyes set on the Golden Girls Classic. I mean, that sounds fair. I can see that. He doesn't talk about it very often. And see, he's going to bring up my disdain for Bryce Warren. Real talk, he used the Channel Fireball cheat one time we were playing Magic. Never forgave him. I thought he was better than that. This is before his Mayhem days. Oh, no respect for the Triple Threat now either? Okay then, Mr. Stackworth, who's your pick for this match? BJ making her way down by herself. I guess her and Val haven't figured out the best way to scare the pants off of everybody yet. At least not as a unit. They figure, I guess, coming out solo is more intimidating. And Stackworth calling for a retention. Steve, who are we going with? Judging by that, I have a hunch he's going to say Supremacy. We await her partner tonight. The current and record-setting 4-time Supernova Pro Women's Champion. Former 2-time high-class Women's Champion. Looking to get her first gold here in Blitz. Val Savage, last year's Triad Women's Superstar of the Year. And Steve going with Mayhem, but he likes Val in the white. She said it was a pay-per-view. She felt like the white was appropriate. And since white is a sign of death in Japan, I guess she's just saying that she's going to partake in the murder of every other woman in this match that's not BJ Wiley. And if need be, possibly BJ Wiley. We await the next team out. Those belts already elevated. I gotta say, that team is just scary. Before the bell even rings, that's just menacing. 9 title reigns between the two of them. Two title reigns between these two, and it's all Breeze. Breeze won half of the inaugural Women's Tag Team Champions, won those with Callie Dane at last year's Golden Girls Classic. Mel Miller joined the Church of Ripley, became the third Lady of Lunacy in Project Mayhem, much to the chagrin of one Chip Stackworth. Had one successful defense this year before dropping them to Eric Harumba. I want to say Mayhem, but then I also want to say Supremacy. This match, I can't pick a winner here. It can go any which direction. Yeah. You seriously just realized that? Anytime Bryce Warren gets mentioned, I go out of my way to reference Mel Miller as your favorite women's wrestler. And usually it seems like you unintentionally go out of your way to mention that Bryce Warren is the only Project Mayhem member to be a champion anytime I talk about Mel Miller. Maybe it's just subconscious nonsense. Champions making their way down. Women 2 and 3 to be both women's champion and tag team champion here in Blitz. It kind of has. In both instances, they become names. God, I want Project Mayhem to at least win one of these titles tonight, just because fuck the Bryce Warren, fuck the ego trip. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I mean, we can work on some things. Bell rings. Oh, man. Miller immediately tying up the Kashmir Khan. Valentina and Val Savage going at each other, which makes sense because of the Val thing. Breeze and BJ, that mall rivalry. And Bones going after Vanessa Delphine. Savage takes a Michinoku on the outside. High roundhouse to Breeze. Breeze stack gets caught with that rising knee strike. Khan work on the legs of Miller. Ladder's already in the ring. Bones dropped to that kneel down facebuster. Barely missed the ladder. Crowd booing everyone in this match that's not Eric Harumba. Bones dropped to the double stomp. Fights her way back up with this scorpion kick. Breeze caught rather. Double Germans on the inside. Breeze dropped and Valentina dropped. God, Valentina looks like she's triple threatening her purple. It's going to throw me off the entire night. Breeze takes giant Larry to the mush from Wiley. Miller, the only woman left in the ring right now, goes after Khan, who has a hold of that first ladder. Breeze caught the belly to belly. And then on the other side, Miller throws a belly to belly. Wiley trying to climb that ladder first. Wiley managed to beat Bones in that singles match this week. Their first meeting, which was damn good. Breeze taken off the top by Valentina. Valentina heading up top side. Into the face buster. Barely caught the ladder. God damn. Wiley dropped to a single leg drop kick. Savage going back after Valentina. Everybody's eating these in that side of the ring. And then a heel kick from Valentina playing Savage. Breeze snap there, basement drop kick. And almost a gory hair pull variation by BJ. Has Valentina up deadlift. Gut wrench powerbomb on top of the ladder. Damn. BJ's gonna do it again. No. BJ, stop. She has a family somewhere. Stop. BJ just no respect right now for Vanessa Delphine. Just powerbomb after powerbomb on top of the ladder. That's how Delphine is standing right now. It's adrenaline, and she's French, so something Frenchy, croissant. Another snap neck breaker on the outside, drops Khan. Savage dead on her seat, I guess, on the outside. Khan taken down with an Inchinuka driver. Bones has a hold of Delphine, short European uppercut. Breeze runs through with the lariat, drops Val Savage. BJ rising knees to Valentina. And we have a knee strike to Khan. Khan take out all the triple threat by herself right now. Up and over Delphine, takes the DDT onto the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Corkscrew leg drop on the inside. Valentina makes it a pair onto BJ. Goes for one more because she can. Miller has a hold of the ladder. Valentina up and over, springboards into the shooting star into BJ. Bones takes a Michinoku driver onto the ladder. Ladder being weaponized here more as just kind of a prop as opposed to an actual weapon. Bones up, Wrath of Khan. Has a hold of Bones, modified monkey flip. Valentina standing over that ladder, measuring BJ. Has her hooked. Caliente driver. Looks like she wanted that ladder, actually almost kicked out of the way inadvertently. Door buster to Vanessa Delphine on the outside from Savage. And Khan takes another apron DDT from Miller. Valentina first trip up the ladder. Miller going after from behind. Breeze with another ladder-based powerbomb. This one onto Valentina, who takes the ladder to the rib cage. Breeze up and over. Sunset bomb to BJ. The other ladder up on that side, I think BJ may have just gotten sunset bombed onto the ladder. Breeze now takes the ride off the fallen star. Has BJ hooked. Trenzado outside, maybe on the ladder. I can't tell because camera guy sucks. Valentina fights her way back off Mel Miller with a drop toe hold. Bones dropping the elbows on the Khan. Savage has Delphine up top. Delphine fights her way down with a big kick. BJ Wiley's dead. I think she's dead. X-person. Valentina now takes an apron DDT. Miller is on some other ish right now. Bones has that submission hold locked onto Kashmir Khan, trying to take out the arms. Miller with the combination on the outside. Yeah, BJ and Breeze have hated each other since last season, with changing women's titles runs. Miller and Savage back in simultaneously. Val trying to get a hold of Delphine, has her. Electric chair drop. Val taking a second to violate rules right in front of CC Bones, who then introduces her to the ladder the hard way. Breeze dumped hit first onto the barricade by BJ on the outside. How BJ is still standing is even more bizarre. How Delphine is still standing. Delphine sweet and sour. Almost got thrown into the ladder. As Savage hooked. Onto the ladder. That face buster. BJ has Breeze up. Powerbomb onto the apron. And then spins her into it again one more time. God damn. These women are trying to absolutely murder each other right now. Savage trying to readjust the ladder, make it easier to get up there. Khan has Savage, dumps her outside. BJ tossed back in by Breeze. Bones back in. Notices Khan's up. Gets the ladder up from under Khan. Has her up. Electric chair drop counter. Hey, there's the other ladder. Unless someone put out another one. And Savage got caught with a VDT face first onto the damn ladder. Why? Delphine, and Savage still standing somehow. Rolling cutter. Miss Cutter Money herself. Of course, I'm trying to fight with Chantal Taylor over the title who gets Cutter Money. Snap Tiger on the outside. Takes Valentina out. Khan that Savage on the outside. Breeze back to her feet. Wiley getting absolutely destroyed right now. Breeze looking to do something stupid. Changes her mind. She's probably smart. Backflips though. Not smart. Valentina go behind. Takes out the knees of Miller. Mayhem tying up with Eric Carumba on the outside. Gory bomb from Valentina. Plants Miller. This is serious. Supremacy were by themselves against Kashmir Khan briefly. BJ throws Khan into the turnbuckle. Snaps off the German. Breeze fallen star on the outside to CC Bones. Single leg drop kick to Plant Savage. Breeze looking for the Transato. Bones pushes her off. Fights back with a right-handed combo, falls up the low kick. Savage throwing into the steps. Black Chaos Ritual to Valentina. Both champions getting worked right now. Delphine gets her leg elbowed by Savage. It's completely spun like a haymaker. Fights back with the elbow though. Goes up for the forearm shot. Savage stops her. Modified facebuster to Valentina. One member per team in the ring right now. Khan drops Miller. Wiley back in, goes right after Khan. Khan pulling it the hard way. BJ introduced to the mat. Delphine snap brainbuster on the outside. This match are even thinner than on normal ones. most I've seen it used in that capacity all match. Normally people would get thrown on face first, back first, neck first. Delphine introduced rib cage first onto the apron. Miller throws out another apron DDT. Jesus. So glad they have good hospitals in Japan. Nasty release German tosses BJ. Breeze trying to think about her life on the apron. Wrath of Khan takes out BJ on the outside. Delphine back in to fight Savage off at the high roadhouse. Snaps off the big Enziguri. Going for another power slam. BJ slips off the shoulder. Reverse DDT counter. Breeze has Valentina, twists out the Trenzado. Eric Carumba and Project Mayhem time of supremacy in the triple threat lock and horns. Drop kick to the back of Val Savage's head. BJ has a hold of that other ladder. Bones back in. Breeze throws in that second ladder. Breeze looking to fly. Breeze, Bones looking to fly. Turns her attention back ringside. Turns into the corkscrew senton. Takes out Mel Miller to the outside. Khan takes a snap German into the turnbuckle post. Bones looking for a suplex. Miller fights off with the elbow. Kicks the complete guts out of her. Savage trying to rip the arm of Delphine out. Windmill knee drops Bones on the outside. This is just all over the damn place. This is gross. Valentina takes down Miller with a drop kick. Breeze throws out Wiley. Breeze now setting up that ladder. As Delphine sends her down far side. Savage fights her way back in. Delphine going for a ride. Breeze sunset bomb. Savage noticing she's the last woman in. Heads up top. Bones giving chase. Try to take out Val Savage here. Wiley in. Bones pushes that ladder out. Electric chair drop plant Savage. Match will continue here. Heading up topside, has Bones in her sights. Breeze right there, catches Khan. Big arm drag off the top. Now working on the knees of Khan. BJ just lawn darted Vanessa Delphine headfirst into the turnbuckle post. BJ has Khan up. Gut wrench into the sit-down powerbomb. How is this match more brutal than the men's match was? Miller now trying to make her way up, slow going. Miller has a hold of the belt. Bones right there to take out the ladder from underneath her. Catches her, plants her off the shoulders. Eric Carumba, last women standing right now. As I say that, Savage makes her way back in. Goes right after Bones. Has her hooked. That's Savage. Fights Valentina off to the ladder. Valentina takes it right back. Savage looking for some sort of slam. Valentina fights back with a shot to the midsection. Has Savage up in the gory. Gory bomb into the corner. BJ tosses Khan back outside. Delphine getting worked over right now by Breeze. Miller has a hold of the ladder. Discus forearm shot plants for Delphine. Miller takes Savage up topside. Breeze has bad intentions. Savage caught. Lung blower off the second rope. I thought Breeze was about to drop Driver Black Chaos on the outside. That would just be gross. Miller decides she's going to take a minute to appreciate her handiwork instead of keeping on for the kill. Caliente driver spikes Miller. Khan drops Breeze. Khan hooked. Riley's going for the Black Chaos driver, gets caught by Bones. Bones butterflies the arms, up, into the lung blower. Tiger across the ring plants Valentina. Next snap from Khan onto the ladder. Bones topside. Inadvertent tag team maneuver into the C defeat. Valentina spiked with the BDT. Bones now trying to rip out the knee of BJ Wiley. Delphine about to get some of that work too. Dropped with the DDT. Bones thrown out the hard way from Wiley. Match will continue here. Miller throws the ladder back in. Khan goes modified monkey flip onto Valentina. Savage last woman in the ring. Breeze back in. Khan goes for that double axe handle. Gets nothing but mat. Breeze corkscrew into the enziguri. And Valentina just put out an even longer ladder. Khan and just drop Khan on top of it. Savage in the ring by herself. Valentina trying to figure out a way back in. Breeze back in instead. Breeze trying to push that ladder up. Has Savage precarious. Tabs her up. Powerbomb into Wiley. Thought Savage had it there. I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore. Pop-up Frankensteiner mod variation onto Wiley, I think. There's so much purple, I don't know what that's going on. This thing just continuing to just degrade into madness. Miller German spine first into the barricade. Oh, I think she actually hit the corner there from Delphine. Caught with that ladder, dropping it into the spine of Breeze. Wiley and Bones both make their way back in. Bones takes Wiley out to the apron. Tilt-a-whirl DDT spikes Breeze. Bones has Wiley hooked in that submission hold one more time, trying to dislocate the shoulders. Delphine has a hold of the ladder, attacking Breeze with it. Bones nasty kick drop. Wiley out to the outside. Oh, I was super fearful for Valentina. Delphine's going to start going on ladder. Savage trying to work on the arms of Breeze. Bones going up topside, trying to get those belts back, trying to get the retention here. Delphine heads up after her. Bounces Breeze face first, tosses her onto Breeze. Wiley going up after Delphine. Shots to the kidneys, trying to get the triple threat down. Valentina dumps Breeze back out to the outside. Savage climbs. As Delphine shot to the guts. Tosses her down. Savage and BJ, last two standing. Bones going up topside. Don't know what she's going to try to do here. And Supremacy successful here. After an absolute barn burner. Breeze and Wiley tying up most of this match. That backpack facebuster from Savage. VDT onto the ladder from Delphine. That was just, ew. Savage would fight back with the cloud cutter. But in the end, Savage would pull those belts down. 3 championship matches, 3 new champions. Yeah, that thing was... That might be match of the year. That was bananas. We still have half our season to go-ish, and that might be match of the year. I don't know who's going to beat Supremacy. Savage and Wiley, their first belts in Blitz, and they won them as a unit. And that is effing scary. Keeping with the tag team title mentality, the Pack taking on Dragon Ascent here in a tables match. I don't know if it's elimination. I know it's supposed to be elimination. Whether or not the brass actually put that down to the guys at ringside, I don't know. But you must force your opponent through a table to either eliminate them or win the match, as case may be. Dragon Ascent in their first defense, undefeated as a tag team. Both members of Dragon Ascent. Make sure he knows that fact, Steve. And more fun fact, that was BJ's first shot at gold in Blitz. Iceman has had 3 shots at gold. We'll see how things go for that, though. But the Pack, both members of the Pack losing to one-on-one matches to the champions here. I don't know if that just angered the bigger men or actually kind of started playing mind games. They could not beat the Cruiserweights. Of course, that was singles action when there was nothing on the line but pride. And I guess a little bit of initiative. Now that the belts are on the line, will Supernova's former TV champions also find a way to win more Golden Blitz than Iceman? We find out next here on the Mad Science Fair Project Part 2, because who doesn't have a pay-per-view that's split up into multiple parts these days? Oh, what? No one splits their pay-per-views up? Oh, well, shit. Mad Science Fair Project Part 2. Ladder Powerbomb Boogaloo. Because there was a goddamn bunch of them last match. John Stone, Brickhouse Brown. Stone by himself almost weighs as much as our tag team champions. Brickhouse is about 280, and he's the little guy in this match. Oh, in the team. One's got to think, regardless of the outcome of this match, they both have their eyes set on the Leon White Memorial Battle Royal happening next month, I think. I have to actually look at the calendar. No, the Leon White's in July. We're good. I got it. Schedule's always subject to change, so who knows when it'll actually happen. Tentatively, it's in July. Midori, his first gold in the Triad. Teaming up with the super impressive rookie. Candidate for Rookie of the Year. He may be our Rookie of the Year. Maybe not full-scale Triad, but because Hamari Sato might have that. Notes from Steve. Collins Cup and the Leon White both happening in July. Will Dragon Ascent still be the champions for the Collins Cup? Looking to have some of that hometown-ish swing here. I don't have the graph paper with the combined weights of everyone. I will be working on that, so I will be more prepared for future pay-per-views. Probably not. Brickhouse and Stone, Midori and Suzuki. Stone immediately knockout kick to Suzuki. Brickhouse slips out the back immediately, wants that table. Midori giving chase already. Pack already in full control, asserting that power game. Shot to the guts. Suzuki pops up the stomp onto Stone. Brickhouse shot to the kidney to Midori. Gut wrench into the suplex. Suzuki and Stone do-si-do. Stone fights his way off with the right hand, throws one of his own. Has Suzuki up, military pressed into the slam. If the table was actually vertical there, we may have new champions already. Instead, just drove his spine first into the collapse table. As Suzuki up, Baker toss. Midori has a hold. Corkscrew into Insagiri, plants Brickhouse. Stone right there for his partner. Right hand staggers Midori. Midori fights back. Picks the leg into the dragon screw. Got clotheslined into it. Attention right back to Brickhouse. Snaps off the forearm combination. Midori up, drops the boot. Suzuki trying to rearrange some furniture. Midori trying to keep that Brickhouse on the mat with that neck crank. Suzuki staggered, fights off the combination. Takes Stone right back out with a lariat. Midori going up all the way. Turns into the liger kick from the top. Stone German plants Suzuki. Midori plants the neck breaker on Stone. Looked like he actually wanted the drop kick on Brickhouse. Brickhouse with the gut busters plants Midori.
Has anyone even seen Eito Kanto since before the blackout? Be back in catering.
Brickhouse weaponizing that table, driving it into the ribcage.
I don't even think Dragon has a full 400.
Midori up. Frankensteiner onto the metal. Suzuki with the jawbreaker. Midori run through single leg dropkick. Brickhouse fighting off Suzuki. Has Suzuki up on the shoulder. Back body drop. Midori letting the fist and forearms fly. Throwing out the Waltman kicks.
I thought we were going to see the spinning back kick. I'm going to disappoint.
Boot to the mush, now trying to choke out Brickhouse. Suzuki once again trying to set up the table. Has it propped up in the corner. Stone snaps off the DDT onto Midori. Suzuki in by himself with the hosses. Stagger with the combination. Pack swarming now. Suzuki up. Deadlift powerbomb from Brickhouse. So much stank. Midori slow to get to his feet. Fights his way back in. Suzuki sent into the table. Brickhouse has to watch his partner thrown back into it right behind Suzuki. Stone combination. Bit of miscommunication out of the pack. Going after Midori. Midori sent into the table face first. Woo! What a chop. Brickhouse combination lets those fists fly, do all the talking. Stone sent into the table. Midori has Stone up. Power bombs through. Stone's eliminated.
Oh, that's just it? It's just one table?
Okay. And Brickhouse was still preoccupied with Shi Midori. Midori caught all those nooks from Stone. Suzuki would slip through the back door. And how in the hell he found the power to do this, I will never understand, but drove Stone spine first through the table. Into the turnbuckles just in case. And for the first time tonight, and still, your champions. Still undefeated as a tag team here in Blitz. Dragon Ascent successful at home. As we move on to our co-main event of the evening. Callie Dane trying to make sure Bryce Warren is still not the only member of Project Mayhem with gold. Looking to dethrone Chantel Taylor. This match, I know it's supposed to be a TLC match since everything else has been changing tonight. I don't know if it's still a TLC match. Taylor trying to show that the Triple Threat is the superior faction over Project Mayhem. Taylor and Khan managed to beat Breeze and Dane on Remedy this week. Taylor picking up that win over Breeze. Of course, just back on Storm, Callie Dane planted Taylor and just beat the bricks off of her there. So, women exchanging victories. Will Callie Dane tie BJ and Breeze for being three-time women's champions, or will Chantel Taylor owe Bryce Warren money? Or will Bryce Warren owe her money for keeping him the only Mayhem member with gold? We find out here next on the Mad Science Fair Project. Cheer. Championship ring announcer. I see more tables outside. I see the ladder. So yeah, we're still TLC rules here. In the rare spot of being challenger. Only member of the Triad hailing from Wales. Callie Dane looking like something completely out of a nightmare right now. Has Steve's pick. Okay. Callie Dane in the all-white here tonight. I'm digging it. Modifying the gear she wore at the Cease and Desist HD remix last season. And that's nightmarish. Not even, no pun intended with nightmare being part. Yeah, the white works, so we'll see if the whiteout continues. Hashtag Fuck the Blanco Cinco. Taylor out here is the champion, doesn't have the belt because it's already in the air. Looking to see if she can finish the second half of the show, as all our pay-per-views have seemed to have gone. All the first title defenses, new champions. The last half of the show, successful. Of course, winner of this match guaranteed a spot in the Betty White Invitational. Callie Dane, who's everybody's pick. Chantel Taylor, seeing if she can keep that fluke game going. Taylor opens up with the drop kick. I don't even know if the bell proper rang. And once again, Eto Count's gone. Did he just like fuck off for the rest of the night? That's my one for the night. Dane trying to dislocate the shoulders. Working on that left arm. Has been damaging that all week. Overhand right from Callie. Taylor snaps off the vertical end of the ropes. Rolls through with a kick. Dane dodges. Up and over. Backdrop suplex. Taylor landed hard. She may have caught her head on that bottom rope. Callie sent far corner. Taylor runs through with the drop kick. Right hand staggers the challenger. Callie out to ringside. Taylor, bad intentions, has Callie up. A powerbomb through the table on the outside. God damn. Callie might be dead already. That might just be it. And Callie is stirring. I don't know how, but she's still moving. Taylor throws that ladder and Dane beats her in, gets herself pumped back up. And taken right back down from the champion. Ladder set up in the corner. Taylor sent far side, face first into the ladder. Dane has her, scoop slams, breaks the ladder in half. At least folds it in half. Goes outside, grabs a hold of a chair. We've got all three letters. Big chair shot plants the champion. Now working on the midsection. And the feet just because why not? Taylor like a woman, not Taylor, Dane like a woman possessed here. Has a hold of the table. Table introduced into the ring. Might win some retribution. Taylor grabbing a hold of her knee. Gotta believe that Callie Dane's gonna smell that. Table almost set up. Dane pops her way back up. May have just been playing some possum. Now working on the knees and hips of Dane. Trying to crack the rib cage with the chair. And then a drop toe hold almost got Taylor face first onto the chair. Dane's still alive. Grabs a hold of that second ladder. Both women fighting for it on the outside. Ladder thrown back in. Callie has a hold of Taylor. Spikes with another backdrop suplex, this time on the mats. And that shoulder breaker on the outside. Hammerlocks the arm. Stomps out backwards. Dane trying to completely dissect Chantel Taylor here. Stops the strike combination. Catches the kick. Spins around. Big double axe handle plants the champion. Callie back in. Has a hold of the chair. Not going to bode well for Taylor. Catches another shot to the rib cage. That one almost caught her in the face and the ribs. Lower back shot. And she just throws the chair right in her face. No respect from Callie Dane here. Has Taylor hooked. Hollow point on the outside. Dane letting the combination fly. Spins the champ around. Face first into the turnbuckle post. Callie Dane just asserting her dominance, now taking a second to kind of survey the field. Brings Taylor back to her feet. Sends her spine first into the barricade. And then spears her into the frames one more time. Taylor pops back up. I don't know how, but she's back on her feet. Dane sets up the ladder. Taylor grabs a hold of the chair. Callie catches her with the right. Sends her outside the hard way. Right hand drops the champ. Dane looking to dethrone Bryce Warren as Project Mayhem's only champion right now, all by her lonesome. Taylor slowly getting back to her feet. Callie's having some issue with that belt. Taylor finds her way back in. And a cutter from the top of the ladder, almost onto the chair. Taylor finds her way going up top side. And Dane back up one more time. Dane goes up. Shot to the ribs. Has the champion caught. Has her hooked. Superplex off the ladder. Crowd of Japan has it right. This is awesome. Dane right back up, has a hold of that belt one more time. Woman took a powerbomb off the apron through a table. Just got cuttered off the top of a ladder. What's she going to do next? Is it going to Disneyland as your new women's champion? Taylor completely disoriented, and Callie Dane does it. Haha, no more Bryce Warren is the only member of Mayhem with gold. This happened like 15 seconds into the match. Taylor just big powerbomb off the outside. Dane would fight back. Suicide note, formerly suicide note, hollow point, and then that cutter off the top. Dane would respond with the superplex off the ladder. And that would be the end of Taylor and her reign as women's champion. The white work for Savage, the white works for Dane. Hashtag and your new. Three-time women's champion. I can accept that. As we prepare ourselves now for the main event of the evening. Jimmy Havoc, who the fact that I get to call his matches still boggles my brain, came in and on his second match won the Headhunter Championship. We were set to have an Option C match. However, Ray Damonio came out himself and called out Havoc. These two have been going back and forth for the last month. At every opportunity, Ray Damonio has stood victorious. However, this past week on Storm, Jimmy Havoc scored a decisive pinfall victory. Well, I'm going to say that again. Jimmy Havoc pinned Ray Damonio. Jimmy Havoc is still undefeated. That being said, Ray Damonio is on day 426 of his title reign. Has held that since our second pay-per-view last season. This match, the only sort of gimmick that we could throw these two guys, and this one going to be held under last man standing rules. If you think that immediately favors Havoc, let's remember that is how Ray Damonio won the title, by winning a last man standing match against the final boss. Championship ring announcer one more time. Have to believe one of these two men is not going to be the same after this match. And apparently Havoc got some sort of memo out here in the white. King of the Goths. One of only 4 men to successfully beat Rey Demonio in singles competition. Before you get all excited about that little factoid, let us not forget, though, that every one of those men beat Rey Demonio in non-title matches. When the title was on the line, Demonio is still a monster. Rey Demonio also has that little thing called the Kingdom Come in his pocket that no man has kicked out of. Of course, kickouts don't matter in this match. So Havoc can stay down for 3 as long as he's not down for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 here. We're on a pay-per-view. There's no pyro budget. Who cares about pyro budgets? Rey Demonio making his way down. The most dominant champion. And I want to say the televised era of the Triad. That's across high class. That's across us. Clearly that's across us. That's across Supernova. Chip, Steve, prove me wrong. Has anyone since high class got their TV deal? Since they were the first ones, have any of their champions had a run like Rey Demonio's had? I know that pre-televised era there was longer reigns, but that's pre-televised. I don't count that. I mean, we count that. We just, in this conversation, aren't counting that. Champion looking to continue his trend of immediate retribution against those that, the few that have beaten him. Oh hey look, Eito Kanto's back in the ring. Let's see if he actually hangs out for long. Your challenger from Blackpool, England. Weighing in tonight at 175 pounds. No, 85? 185. Jimmy effin' Havoc. And your champion. 426 days long. From Rio Linda, California. Standing tonight 6'3", 225. Your former El Demon, your former Logan Wolf. Right now you know him best as Rey Demonio. Hands that belt off, Eito Kanto. Actually working tonight. Belt held high. This match, no disqualification. No pinfall, no submission. Must be a winner. Last man standing. Main event bell rings. Mad Science Fair Project. We are closing things out. Opening things up. Collar elbow tie up. Challenger pushes the champion to the corner. Kanto looking for a clean break, and surprisingly enough, we get one. Havoc right back in. Quick neck breaker. I'm going right to work with those short curb stomps to the champ. Quick kick to the spine. Brings Demonio back to his feet. Quick headbutt, Demonio up and over to the outside. All challenger from this point. Duck under. Leapfrog. Leapfrogs one more time. Demonio catches himself. Ray pops into the G1. Appropriate here. Quick kick across the back. Trying to get that shoulder back in alignment. Havoc rolls through the kick. Quick headbutt. Runs through with the forearm strike. Champion down. Right hand. Big hook. Demonio fights back with the arm drag. Pops up into the head scissor takedown. Havoc out to the apron. I don't know if, even if you're Ray Demonio, you don't want to follow Havoc to the outside. Demonio going to let him back in. Raise the fist. You do not violate Wizard rule. Ever. Champ sent to the corner. Havoc goes for the drop kick. Catches nothing but turnbuckle. Runs into a super kick. Champion has him hooked into the cash out 3. The cashioning. Demonio now ramping up the aggression, bouncing Havoc's head off the mat. Eto Canto getting his first bit of work in for the match. Count up to 6 already. We're at 7. Havoc stirs back up. I gotta believe he was just taking those couple seconds to just recompose himself. He wasn't actually down that long. Demonio learning from his mistakes, up and over. DDT to the apron because Mel Miller did it 1,000 times. And in case you've forgotten, that is the hardest part of the ring. Snaps off the flatliner on the outside. Havoc getting worked right now by the champ. Demonio, though, doesn't want to say he's done yet. Havoc runs through with the lariat. Rising knee strike to the champ's guts. Hits the dropkick. Champion-driven spine first into the apron. Havoc back in. Demonio back in. Eto Canto back in. Look at him go. Havoc sent to the turnbuckles. Catches the Avalanche Northern Lariat. Demonio back in control of this one after catching the early salvo from Havoc. Count halfway gone. Havoc back up at 8. Eto Canto actually living up to his name. Demonio violates Wizard rule one more time. Havoc catches him. Snapmare down. Into that seated chin lock. He's trying to aggravate that neck. Demonio back to his feet, standing side headlock. Quick right hand to the eyes. Has Havoc up, angle slam. Demonio runs through, perfect neck snap, kicks off the ropes for a little bit of extra torque. Havoc reverse on the Irish Whip, champion in the corner. Fights his way out with the back elbow. Sends Havoc pillar to post. Champion has a hold of the wrist. Runs up, springs off. Into the Demonio DDT. Havoc busted open off the DDT at that. We know Demonio loves to follow up that DDT with the Kingdom Come. Have to believe that Havoc's aware of that also. Pops back up at 8. Catches the right hand from the champ. Has him up. Powerbomb. No. Demonio fights off the shoulders. Kick to the midsection. Has Havoc. Butterflies the arms. Kingdom Come. Havoc face down in his own blood right now. Refs count at 7. Havoc hasn't even begun to stir yet. And I gotta say, fairly dominant fashion after catching the early salvo. Beginning of the end right there, that Daemonio-style DDT. Havoc busted open. Havoc would try to go for a powerbomb to try to swing things back in his side. Daemonio would fight off with shots to that laceration. Would pop off the shoulders, hit that Kingdom Come, and we're done here. Daemonio once again avenges a defeat. At this point, I don't know who's left. Daemonio victorious, as he pretty much has been forever. We thank you for staying with us through the technical difficulties. We will be back on Monday. Okay. Steve with the Faxworth because Stackworth is slacking. Slackworth. We will be back Monday. I think we're actually going to do our next show back here before we head stateside. No, we're going home? Okay, we're apparently coming home. Supernova's got shows this weekend. Yeah, that's going to do it. We thank you for watching, spending your Friday evening with us. We will see you guys Monday, unless we're in the Supernova feeds. Have a good weekend.